Hey everybody, how is it going today? It's September 1st, 2010, 12:10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Today was Apple's yearly music event. Apple's music event for 2010, and here is the highlights of what happened. Okay, so there was a whole bunch of hype about what's going to be introduced at the Apple Music event today for the past few weeks, and then all of a sudden last night an Apple press release comes out saying, guess what, we are going to, for the very first time ever, live stream the event on video, stream it live, and people who have iPod touches and iPhones with iOS 3 or iOS 4 and Mac computers with OS 10.6 Snow Leopard can actually watch it. No PCs, sorry PC guys, bye bye. And I was like, okay, well, my Mac is a MacBook Pro. It has 10.5.8 on it, which is not Snow Leopard. It's only Leopard, so that's kind of out of the question. But hey, my iPod Touch, which is the third generation iPod Touch running iOS 4, I will definitely be able to watch the video live. I was so excited. This morning I woke up 2 hours early by accident because, I miscalculated the time zones and all that stuff. Anyways, I tried to watch it on my iPod Touch when it started, and I tried to watch it on my iPod Touch, and I tried to watch it on my iPod Touch, and I tried again and again and again, and of course it didn't work. It didn't work all throughout the show, all throughout the presentation. I kept clicking on the iPod Touch on that little watch the keynote live option on Safari. It never worked. Not for me. I don't know why. Anyways, thanks to crunchgear.com, I know what went on because I went to their website. I have the information. I have some photos that they posted up, so credits for photos goes to them. Credit for the information goes to them. And here is what happened. iOS 4.2 is going to be coming out this November. It's going to have Game Center, which Game Center, by the way, will be out in 4.1, which is being released next week. New Shuffle is buttonless. It has voiceover, 15-hour battery life, 5 different colors, $49 for 2GB version of it. iPod Nano is no-click wheels. It's a tiny multi-touch screen. It looks a lot like a shriveled, squished iPad. Looks kind of cute actually. 24-hour battery life. It runs on a version of iOS. $149 and $179 for the 4GB and 8GB versions respectively. The big news, iPod Touch 4th generation was released today. It's even thinner than the iPod Touch 3rd generation. It has the Retina display, it has the Apple A4 chip, it has a front-facing camera with FaceTime, HD video recording with the rear camera. It runs iOS 4.1 with Game Center, which will be available to download for all other, iPods and iPhones next week. And you can use FaceTime between your iPod Touch and iPhone 4s. That's awesome. Oddly enough, it still looks the same as the current generation of iPod Touch. It doesn't really resemble the iPhone 4 from the pictures that I saw. And there was no mention of a integrated microphone. Even though you can now record videos on it, because it has 2 video cameras, and to me it doesn't make sense to have video cameras without integrated microphones. There was no mention of an integrated microphone, at least from what I saw on crunchgear.com, so I don't know what's going on there. It's kind of weird to me. The new line of iPod Touch will be available starting next week. iTunes 10. There's a new iTunes logo. They've dropped the CD from the logo. I guess CDs are old-fashioned now. And iTunes has basically become a music social networking platform, is the best way I can go with it. And it is available for download today. You can basically follow your favorite artists, your friends, what music they have downloaded, all that stuff. It seems very interesting. Go check it out. iTunes 10, I believe, available for both PC and Mac starting today. Another big hoopalida that everybody was expecting, iTV. Guess what? It's not called iTV. It still has the same name, Apple TV. Everything is going to be in HD. Lower content prices. It's going to be no syncing to the computer, which is very interesting. It's going to be way smaller. It's about 1/4 of the size of the original Apple TV box. No power brick, just the cord you can connect to the power outlet. No storage management, because guess what? You're just renting stuff. You're not actually keeping the stuff or storing it. So it doesn't have a storage management. First run movies, as in when they just come out on DVD, they're going to cost you $4.99 to rent. TV shows in HD, they're going to cost you 99 cents to rent. Netflix streaming and YouTube streaming is going to be available on Apple TV. HD TV shows, like I said, 99 cents. ABC and Fox are so far the approved content providers for that. You can stream photos from Flickr and Mobile.me to your Apple TV. It has 5 categories: movies, TV shows, internet, and computer settings. It doesn't look like it's running iOS, but it's a different UI than the present Apple TV, so it's not like a version of Mac OS X on the Apple TV. You can stream content from your iPad to your Apple TV. Only $99, and it's going to be available in 4 weeks. Again, thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/DGtronic. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/DGtronic. Leave me comments on my videos. Thumb up my videos. Give me suggestions on what you would like me to review in the next videos. Hopefully free stuff, because I'm broke. I don't have any money. I can't really buy stuff, not even 99-cent apps. It's kind of sad. Anyways, www.digitronic.blogspot.com. I want to thank Crunch Gear for all the information. Again, I'm going to credit them for the information, and I'm going to credit crunchgear.com for the pictures. I will see you in the next video. Every Friday, an app review video. Every Friday, an app review video on youtube.com/Digitronic. Every Monday, a tech news and views video on youtube.com/Digitronic. See you soon.